and I'm going live today to talk about business ownership. Business ownership. How does this work? I don't know. Okay, so as a business owner, I have got so many tips and conversations to have today. So I had an event last week with some amazing women that I am so honored to have been able to call friends and to be able to come to my event last week in person in Los Angeles. For those of you that were there, thank you so much. We had such a great time and such a great event. And at this event, I wanted to bring together a collective of women to talk about business ownership. So me as like a business strategist, business consultant, and then I brought Kim Apodaca, a stylist, to talk about personal branding from your style, your inspiration, your je ne sais quoi, how you show up, right? And then I had Candace Melmond, who talked about your voice. How do we ask for stuff that we want? How do we tap into that? As I'm talking in my upper voice, my deep sacral voice, to show up authentically as ourself in alignment. What are we looking for and what are we asking for? And then I had Trisha Lynette from the branding side, from building your branding presence digitally. How are we showing up online so that we're capturing those clients from the blink, right? All of it is about that second, that initial second. How are we able to capture people's understanding of what it is that we offer? Okay, so I have been doing a little research on business owners and what people are looking for. And I'm like, wow, it seems so basic to me. Okay, and that means I have something to offer. I can help people with their business setups. Okay, so I am offering a free challenge next week. Come to my Facebook group and let's talk about business structure. So my method is called the seat at the top method. Structure, elevate, amplify, transform. So 4 steps. From the structure perspective, I want us to talk about how to structure our offers, to structure money. Money. That's a topic in and of itself, right? If we're talking specifically about money, one of the key takeaways I want us to think about is not just pipeline. It's not just, this is what my good, better, best is for the year and how much I think that I want to hit. I want us to reverse that. Okay, so coming from corporate, that's the way that I always thought of money. I thought of money as good, better, best pipeline. Right? How many of us out there have that? Good, better, best pipeline. What I think I can hit for the year and my good, better, best offer. Yeah, everybody have that? Okay, good. That's great. That's a great first step. Okay, but as business owners, we got to think about it a little differently. Okay, we have to think about, what do we need to hit? What do we need to hit to cover our expenses? Okay, and especially right now in the K economy, in the world that we're in, we have to cover our expenses. So I want everyone to put that number down. I want you to really think about your budget. Does everybody have a budget? I don't think there's a lot of people raising their hands. Do you have a clear budget? What do you need to make for the year? Okay, so I want you to do that first. I want you to really think about, down to every single bill, go through your Netflix, go through your subscriptions. Are you also adding on this plus and that plus, right? What are you actually paying for? Make sure that your needs are covered. Okay, I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in the K economy. If any of you have not heard what the K economy is, it is the reality of our economy right now in the United States. Okay, there is a clear K happening Let me do a K. How do I do it on the thing, right? Like there's an up and there's a down, okay? There's a clear amount of people that are making like 90% of the money. Okay, that is a real thing that is happening right now in our country. And that's the way that it is. So if you want to be on that upper K and you want to find clients on that upper K, these are some steps to get there. So first step one, what is your clear budget? Have you written everything down? Have you gone through all your credit card bills? Have you gone through all of your subscriptions? Okay, I am so guilty of this. Okay, as a newly diagnosed ADHD person, okay, I realized how many times I sign up for something and get that reoccurring notice and I'm like, "Oh my god, I forgot to cancel that." Okay, so I want us to all go through our money. Um, my one yesterday was Manus. I signed up for Manus to test it for some creative that I was doing with Nano Banana, and I was like, "Why am I paying for Manus when I can get Nano Banana for free?" And you guys are probably all like, "What is she talking about? These are AI tools." And I paid for this AI tool, and I just got the reoccurring notification yesterday that I got hit again with my next monthly fee. I forgot to cancel it. Ugh, how many of you have that? Okay, yes, 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 yes. You have those reoccurring subscriptions that you keep forgetting to cancel. Okay, let's all go through our numbers. Let's make that like a March mission. We're going to go through our numbers and we're going to find what are our needs. What do you need to hit? And all those extra stupid little like things that we're paying for, cut them. Okay, let's cut them. Okay, that's where we're at. That's our needs. Okay, and then I want you to go through, what do you want to hit for the year? Okay, what do you want? Those are like the next step. So for me, for example, I have a kid who's in school. So I know that we're going to have spring break. We're going to have multiple weeks off this summer. We're going to have next year, we're going to have Labor Day weekend. We're going to have Thanksgiving and Christmas, right? So we already know sitting in March of 2026 what things we're going to need to budget for during the times that the school is closed, and we're going to need something to do. So that want budget is more of like those things where I want to be able to go somewhere, but maybe it's drivable. Okay, so an example is I live close to Legoland. It's like 2-hour drive. And so Legoland is a want. I want to take my kid to Legoland this summer. Okay, so there's a want. That's drivable for me. That's not necessarily drivable for everyone, but that would be like a drivable, I want to do that for summer break. Like that would be a want example. You see the difference here? Okay, so needs are, I need to pay for my Claude subscription. I use Claude every day. I need Claude Pro. That's my need. I need to do that because that's what I use in my business, right? I need to do that. Subscriptions that you need for your business. I need Flowdesk. Okay, you need an email platform. I need that. So I need to budget for that kind of thing. I want to take my kid to Legoland this summer. Okay. Now, a desire, that's another level. I really desire to travel somewhere. Okay, so I live in Los Angeles, and Cabo would be like a really fun trip for us. But that's a plane ride. I desire a family summer vacation in Cabo, as an example. Well, you need to budget that. Like, what does that cost? Okay, so that's your needs, wants, and desires. That's very different than your good, better, best. Do you see the difference? So your pipeline is what potential money you can make for the year. Okay, that's in your pipeline. That's how much money you can get to you're going to make this year. Exactly. So how do you look at how much? So this is the question here. Business strategists discussing structuring your business for the K economy. Exactly. Yes, that's exactly what we're doing here. So what I'd like to do is think about this again in the flip. You should have a pipeline as a business. You know what clients you could potentially have coming in for the year. That's your pipeline. Then I want you to flip that, and I want you to also have a budget. So I want you to look at your budget from your needs, wants, and desires. Those are two different things. Okay. The thing is that what I found when I went through this exercise is that my needs, wants, and desires was very clear. I was like, oh, okay, that's really the money that I need to be hitting. So the pipeline needs to hit that. Okay. Your pipeline now needs to be structured so that you're hitting your goals, your true goals, your vision for your life, for those things that you want to get. You need to structure your business for your goals. Okay, so that's what I talk about in structure. When I'm talking about structuring your business, I'm really talking about it from money. What kind of money do you need to make? What kind of money do you want to make? And what kind of money do you desire to make? And that is not your pipeline. That's not your P&L. Okay, that's a different thing. So, my homework to everyone, and come to my challenge. I'm going to explain this even more. I have a free challenge coming up on March 10th, 11th, and 12th. And I'm going to be talking day one about structure. Okay, I'm going to dig into this a little bit more. I'm going to answer more of your questions. I'm going to have an opportunity for you guys to get my vitality calculator. So come to my challenge, come get my vitality calculator, and let's talk about how to structure your offers and your money. Okay, this is a very key component of my challenge for next week, March 10th. Come to my Facebook challenge. I will be posting all of this on my comments and my groups, and it's on my link in bio, and it's a free challenge. Now, I know that everyone out there is going, yeah, free. Free. Come on. What's free? Yeah, exactly. What is free? Yes, I am giving you some free information. Yes, I will be selling you on something because I'm literally going to be teaching you how to do this. So, and then I'm going to sell you on something, the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. But that's literally where we're at right now. We are in a trust recession. And if I were to tell you what I'm selling out of the gate, it would be a hard no because you don't know me. You don't know me. Some of you know me. I see you, Noelle. Hi. I see some of you lives of some of you who know me, right? You know me, but that's very few. I need you to know, like, and trust me. I need you to hear what I have to offer before I ever even sell you on what I have to offer. I need all of you to know, like, and trust me. And then I'm going to teach you how to get other people to know, like, and trust you in little bits, because that's the new 2026 way of selling services, products, branding, personal branding. It does not matter what you're selling. This is the way to sell in 2026. You have to be getting people in little by little. Little by little. I used to do try to do passive income. Okay, so I had several Airbnbs. I renovated houses. I tried, flipped, sold, like all those things where you're like, oh yeah, I can do that because that's passive income. And I made a lot of money off of it. Don't get me wrong. It's a great way to make money, but it's not passive. Okay, it's not passive. But anyway, I had this contractor and he'd always go little by little, little by little. Okay, so little by little, I want you to know, like, and trust me. And I'm going to teach you how to get other people to know, like, and trust you little by little. Okay. So this is in 2026, trust recession, how to get people to trust you. Okay. And it's through structuring. How are we structuring our offers? How are we structuring our money so that we're getting paid? How are we making sure that as we get where we want to go, that we're hitting those numbers? Because I think that is a huge, huge missed opportunity. We think that what we're selling is what other people are charging. And so we're going to charge what we think the market can bear. But sometimes we are either over delivering or we're underpricing ourselves Or we could be structuring our offers in more of a ladder where we're getting little pieces of people to trust us and we get them to move up to the next thing and then to the next thing, then the next thing. Okay, so that is an offer ladder and that is also part of structure. That's how you structure your offers. So I will say this as, let me give you an example. Okay, so I have a client who is, let me see which one am I going to talk about specifically. Okay, so I have a law firm that I worked with, and they did not believe me on this. Okay, but I was like, look, people don't trust you. So how are they going to get on the phone with you to understand what you offer so that then they can trust you? Okay, so we coined it. I don't want to like give it away because I feel like they're, but like a plan. Okay, a plan, an assessment. Okay, so I helped them understand that if they got a client on the phone and they sold through, look, if I get you on the phone, I'm going to give you a plan. And out of that plan, then I'll be able to tell you how much it costs, right? So that assessment, okay, an assessment is something that you should be selling. Okay, that is very, very good way to A, get paid for your knowledge, and 2, build trust, and 3, like build an offer ladder. So as homework and structure, and I'm going to go through this more on my challenge. So come to my challenge. I'm going to explain a little bit more, but it will be homework. I will be clear. I will be giving you specific things. And so this is going to be day 2. We're going to talk more about offer ladders. So structure, day 1, money, things like that. Day 2, how are you naming your offer ladders? What do offer ladders look like? How do you get people in? There'll be some homework on that. That's why it's a challenge. Okay, if I just like talk to you like this, you can come to my lives. Okay, great. Yay, here's my live. But a lot of people are listening to me. They're not going to do it. Okay, so my challenge, I'm going to give you a homework assignment. I'm going to ask you to do it. I'm going to ask you to bring it the next day. Okay, and so over 3 days, I am for free going to be giving you homework. I'm going to be challenging you to do some of these things. If you're VIP, you get day 4. Day 4, I will be answering questions and helping you implement some of this stuff. So that's for my VIP. Plus, you get the recordings. So you'll get to like keep it. You'll get some of the homework. $47 VIP upgrade for my challenge next week. And then I'm going to be talking about what the next thing is. I'll be announcing that in my challenge. So let me know if you have questions. Like I see a lot of you on my lives. I see a couple of people on Instagram. I see some people on TikTok. Ask me questions, message me, DM me. I'm going to do a live again tomorrow. And I'll be answering some questions there. I'll be posting these things. But message me, ask me questions. I will be doing these lives. I'm driving you guys all to my challenge. I want you to come to my challenge. And let's all build our businesses. And if I can help some of you for free, come to my challenge, please. I'm happy to. I'm happy to help you because this is a K economy. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the K economy as I wrap up my live for today. All right, the K economy is real. This is happening. There are a small amount of people that are rising to the top of that K. Now it's hard because I can't tell which one's my K. Okay. People are rising up. Okay. 90%, I think, of the money is coming from the top, like 10%. It's and this is our reality. Okay. So if you want to be one of those people that is rising to the top, you need to be selling to those of us who are rising from the top. And that's how we're all going to rise up. And so I want to help even those people at the bottom for free. On my free challenge, please come and let's get you in the top of that K. Okay. K economy is real. It is happening. And I want us all to be rising. So come to my free challenge and let's talk about how to structure your business so that you can close more money, make more money, and let's all rise to the top of the K. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to link my Facebook group. It's actually in my bio. So if all of you go to my bio right now, my link in bio, my free challenge is the top button there in my Facebook group. Please come to my Facebook challenge next week. I'm doing an hour and a half, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for free, and then Thursday's VIP. I mean, Friday's VIP, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday's VIP, Q&A, and I'll be able to one-on-one answer some questions. And yeah, I hope that helped everyone. Again, DM me or message in the comments of this video, or however you want to reach out to me. Ask me questions. I'm happy to help. I'm on this thing called Bark, and I'm seeing so many of you ask questions that I can help you with, but it costs me something crazy like $30 or $20 to reach out to you on Bark. So just message me. Let's get this going. Anyway, thank you so much. I will be going live every weekday between now and the challenge, trying to get people to my challenge. This is going to be awesome. My Facebook challenge for free. Come to my Facebook group. It's in my link in bio. Awesome. Thank you. See you guys tomorrow. Oh, no. How do I get out of here now? There we go. In now. In now. Bye, everybody. Wow, I got 49 viewers on that one. Holy shit. 20 days done. You completed 2 challenges, 2-point gains in the. Okay, cool. Share is real. Let's download. Okay. Let's